Good morning, guys. 3:30. Hit legs today. I think it's gonna be my new opening because it's always gonna be morning when I film these, most likely. So I'm gonna grab some food, make some pre-workout, and then head over to the gym. See you in there. So, like I said, it's a leg day. On our way to the gym. Gonna finish my pre-workout on the way there. Um, it's not gonna be a typical leg day that you would see any other bodybuilder or athlete or influencer do. There's gonna be no squatting, no deadlifting. For those of you that don't know, I do have a bad back. So hinging at the hips, like with heavy uh, deadlifts, or my spine with loading my spine with a heavy barbell for squats isn't the most pleasant feeling. So we're avoiding that for now, just until we can see where I'm at. And it was pointed out, probably because of my back, that my posterior kinetic chain, so back, uh, is a weak point. So a lot of these movements, even though they look like they're going to be full dynamic leg workouts or exercises, they're going to be, because of the way we execute them and the way that we kind of angle our bodies, it's going to put more emphasis on the hamstrings. For instance, when we do leg press today, our feet are going to be higher on the platform, and what that's going to do for us is going to be more hinging at the hip, which is going to activate the hamstring, and it's going to be less hinging at the knees, which is less activation on the quads. Still hitting quads, still gonna see me do things that are quad only, like I'm gonna do leg extensions, but you'll notice, jeez, way too early for this, guys. You'll notice that it's just gonna be a little more focused on hamstring development. So, like I said, I'm gonna finish my pre-workout, little drive over there, and I'll see you in there. All right, so we're starting off standing calf raise. I'm not trying to go too heavy on this, trying to just stretch everything out. And I'm still trying to progressively overload with it, but this is just to get everything warmed up. We're gonna hit calves again at the very end, and then a little bit throughout, just by doing different workouts. But first workout, kind of stretch us out, get our blood flowing to the legs and everything like that. This is where we're starting out, so it's gonna be a brutal leg day today too, because our gym's having issues with their AC unit, so it's a little hot in here. But yeah. I'm not the only one whose feet slip from doing anything calves. It's this or seated calf raises. My feet keep slipping. It seems like every rep I have to readjust where my feet are. It's a pretty good day to record. There's two other people in here. I was trying to be a little quiet because someone was right on the machine next to me and I didn't want to bother them. But now it's just me in the leg section, and there's no music playing today, so you can hear everything I say. Um, I'm doing it. I'm not doing this motion. This is doing nothing. All right, you're kind of springy. It's not what the muscles are for. You feel a burn, but that's not really what you want. You want to go slow up, hold for just a second, slow down. When you're doing these, for me at least, it's a lot harder to like sink in. And I can explain that a little later when I do seated calf raises. But sinking in, hit the front, I think it's the tib. Um, you're not going to get that as deep of a stretch. So this one you're able to load probably a little heavier, um, just based on the fact that it's standing and you don't have to sink down into the fully stretched position. But still get a good stimulus out of it, still good warm up. And now we're going to move on to my favorite exercise. You know it. Doing Bulgarian split squats. So I have a huge love-hate relationship with these. I used to do them all the time. It's a lot easier when you have a friend. Adjust this real quick. When you have a friend or a workout partner who's doing the same workout as you, able to push you, and you can't really talk yourself out of it. But Bulgarian split squats, I actually have a viral video on Instagram of me actually saying, "Oh, this is the easiest way to do them." And just re-rack the weights and go home. It's the only viral video I've ever had, so that's kind of fun. I was geeking out a little bit, but all right. Some people do it with one dumbbell. Some people do it with two dumbbells. I'm not sure which one's right or which one has any more benefit. I guess you could say this one has a little core stabilization benefits, but let me know in the comments if you do them, which one you do, or if you just hate them. Let me know. But easy setup for this. Just sit like this. Both these legs are at the same angle. I like to go a little wider than that. So actually, that's about right. Then you just slide your dumbbell over, lean forward, pick it up, and go. The same thing on this side. It's always when I'm doing the second leg, I start to get really tired. And it's not because I just did the other leg. Well, I guess it is. Um, but once I do that first leg and then put it behind me, and you go down, you get a good stretch on the quad. Having just worked it and stretching it, I almost feel more of a burn on my back leg than I do the front leg. But it's Bulgarian split squats for you. So I'm gonna stay at 55 because these suck. I forgot how much these suck. I was following a different program, and every time these would pop up, they would talk myself out of it, and I would do like single leg press, my foot tucked back or something like that, thinking like, oh, it's the same. It's the same. Not the same. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't work the same. So, as much as I hate them, as much as you might hate them, do split squats. Even if it takes you 10 minutes to do 3 sets. Do split squats. Don't stall like I'm doing. That's weird. But I just like stopped. Like no more split squats. I'm gonna keep the same on both sides. Tan and tan. Okay, now we're moving on to hip thrust. Got this nifty machine, so I can make it easier to use these clips on a stationary machine. It's not going anywhere. Why? Don't worry, I'll put it back later. Okay, so nifty little machine. That way you don't have to have the barbell in your lap, destroying your pelvis. Yeah, this is the glutes and everything, and feel it in my hamstrings and my quads too, which is good. You know, full leg day, as I said, but it's gonna help with that posterior chain I was talking about earlier. Sorry, I'm off camera. I was walking stuff over. Yeah, so we're gonna load this up and then get into it. Just do the math here because it's early and I'm an idiot. So I have 180. Starting weight is 15 pounds. That's 195. Plus the 50 pounds. It's 245. And I need some 10s. That's not right. Oh, my stomach, I couldn't breathe. Don't do that. Do not recommend. It's a 1 out of 10. Alright. Proper setup. It's everything. Sure, when you're going up, squeezing those glutes. Or else, what are you even doing these for? So I'm still in my 10 to 15 range that I shoot for. So let's stick here. No point in going up, just to push myself out of that zone that I'm sticking with. So I'm gonna stay here. If I have to focus more on form just to get more stimulus out of it, that's what I'll do. But I think I've said this in previous videos. It's not about lifting the most weight. Yeah, it's cool to, say I deadlifted this heavy amount once or did all this, but if you're doing it with bad form or whatever, or let's say, you can do 4 or 5 easily, but you can only do like 1.5 reps at 315. It's not as cool as if you can do like 7 solid reps at 315 and you can't do 4 or 5 yet. So it's all about aesthetics. It's not about strength. Strength will come with aesthetics. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. Started to shake on that last one. So I don't get it. AC's not working. I'm drenched in sweat. I'm not gonna film anyone because their privacy and everything like that. There's someone running on the treadmill in a flannel and leggings. I know it's fall. Is it fall? I think it's fall. Come on, it's 70 degrees outside. It's like gotta be 80 something in here. It's hot. It is humid. And I guess if the goal is weight loss, then that's a perfect way to sweat. But just water weight. We'll gain it back when you rehydrate. Alright, last set, let's get it done. I'm really good at stalling, especially when there's a camera. I could just sit here and talk to you guys forever. But that's not what you're watching for. Come on. Last one. Great, but I got the 10th one in. Now I got a headache. Alright, someone check my math in the comments, but I think that's 720. 90, 180. Alright, pretty sure that's it. 8 on this side, 8 on that side. Let's not die. I think if I remember correctly, one thing I hate about leg press, especially high, the higher you go, the lower, how am I trying to say this? The higher you go, the less push you have to push off. So it's hard to unrack it sometimes. So you gotta do sketchy stuff like this. Unrack it, and move your feet. Oh, that's sketchy. How is that even? It's not even. That was annoying. Maybe start a little heavy. Alright. So that was a little heavy. Not sure if it was I'm just tired, it's so hot, or what's going on. But I did lower the weight for this next set. So I can focus more on the form of it and not trying to hurt my back or kill myself. So I took a plate off. So now it's 6:30. So a little easier. Hey, what it is? Quite the workout today. I am getting the worst headache I've ever had. But after this, the workout gets a lot easier. Mostly, it's mostly isolation workouts after this, or exercises. So we got seated leg curl, seated leg extension, lying leg curl, seated calf raises after this. Whew. So my heart is pumping though. Okay, Whew. Heart is racing right now. Oh, that was the last of that. I'm gonna sit here and recover for a second, and then we're gonna move on. Next up, we got seated leg curl. I don't know how else to explain it. I'll tell you what, my hamstrings are definitely on fire. Start off and I'm like, oh, I could do like 15 of these easy. I get to like 8 and I'm like, maybe not. And then after 10, I'm just like, all right, I want to stop. I want to die. Keep adjusting the seat to see which one feels better. This might have been too far forward. Ooh. Tight. Nope. I won't count that last one. All right. Now, isolate those quads now. Oh, yeah, it's not doing that much. Feel the burn. Stupid why is that? All right. So, last one before we hit calves. Lying leg curl. So, I don't mind this. I like lying leg curl. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna have to take the mic off for this one. So I don't know how long my mic's been off. That's awkward. Oops. Guess we'll figure that. If I have to do voiceovers, we'll do voiceovers. Alright, so my mic died. Good thing I have a spare mic. I had a panic attack. It's the first video I filmed. I filmed it 3 times because I didn't have a mic the first time. And so couldn't hear a word I was saying. And then the second time, my mic cut out the entire second half of the video. So I had a little panic attack. Looks like my backup mic's working, just have to make sure I charge them both. But crisis averted. Let's get back to the workout. guess that's what failure looks like. Okay, last but not least, seated calf raises. So I briefly touched on it beginning of my workout, but with the standing calf raise, can't really get into that deep stretch. I'll show you what I mean right here. So down, let it stretching out, going up, down. Doing those pauses are going to be key for growth. Pausing at the contracted, the flexed, so the contracted and stretched positions. Ow, that's going to be key. Gotta wrap this up soon. I'm going to be late for work. Filming always takes twice as long as I talk so much. But on days like today, I feel like I need it so I can recover a little bit. Let's go. Like tense up at the end. So I know there's different ways to do it. You turn your feet out. I think it's the outer calves. You turn your feet in. These inner calves might have that backwards. I'm gonna focus on that. Not right now. I just try to keep my feet straight. Later, I see when my coach sees that there's an imbalance on one side, then switch it up, I guess. But I don't need to focus on stuff like that. At the level I'm at and the level that most people are at, shouldn't be a big concern of am I working my inner or outer calves. Now, if you're just naturally turning your feet all the way out or all the way in, you might want to readjust and think about that, so that way you're building your full calf. But for now, it's just point. All right, last set. Ooh. I'm good up until like the last 2 reps, and then it's just nope. You need to stop. So that's gonna do it for a leg workout. But I guess I'll wrap the video up here in a second when I'm done cleaning everything up. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for leg day. It sucked, but we made it through. It's gonna be very beneficial. I can already tell. And yeah, I'm gonna go home. Um, not rinse off because I have group fitness activities with my coworkers in about an hour. So I'm gonna go home and smash the overnight oats shake that I made, fuel up, definitely get some electrolytes in because I burned all my calories. Um, yeah, hopefully this video will be out soon. And I don't know why I'm saying that because you're gonna be seeing it when it's out. I'll see you on the next one.